Love is in the air as it's time for Valentine's Day. However, with the fierce playoff races we have brewing, not much love can be seen between our teams battling for playoff positioning. I'm Chris Trept, and this is The U Show. Another high-scoring week with a ton of goals has led to some moving around of the top scorers in the league. Dylan Jackson had an impressive week and jumped into second right behind his twin brother Ty, who still tops the USHL with 33 assists and 48 points. After the two Saints at 1 and 2, it's a conundrum of steel forwards. Spots 3 through 7 occupied by Chicago's top two forward lines. The league's leading goal scorer Reese Gaber sneaks into the top 10 in points as he now has 41 points to go along with his impressive 27 goals in 37 games. Alex Campbell is on a tear as of late with 8 points in his last 3 games and 12 points during a current 7-game point streak. The Nashville Predators' third-round draft pick from last year was not even in the discussion of the top scorers in the league until lately when he has led the charge for Omaha's impressive run. This week's Plays of the Week was very hard to decide as there was an abundance of amazing plays last week. So with that, here's a look at some of the plays that didn't quite make the cut but would have in most other weeks.
Here comes Beck, lead feed, Gaber, breakaway, Gaber between the circles to the forehand, scores!
Middle area for Bremer, who floats it down. Barbolini on the left wing side, moving in the back, and he scores! What a move from Barbolini! 3:16 into period number 1. The feed from Bremer, the finish from Barbs.
Backhands one through a couple of legs. Spencer Smith trying to drive. He fires. He scores! Spencer Smith, an individual effort. 17:42 into period number 2. The Stars are on the board.
Onto the near side. Centering pass. Out in front. Bradley off the backhand. He scores!
Strong in this series is Jack Millar. Back in Mayorov. What a move. Slides it across. Here's Fairmouth. He scores!
To Ufko. Little pass. Brisson scores! Brendan Brisson on a wrist shot.
Time to take a look at the standings as always. The East remains the same as Dubuque is fighting and clawing to try and catch Chicago with a 5-game winning streak, but Chicago has other ideas and has won 3 in a row themselves. It was not a great week for everyone but the bottom two as Madison and Cedar Rapids got points with a win and an OT or shootout loss on the weekend. As for the West, the story has been the Omaha Lancers, who are winners of 4 straight and have points in 8 of their last 10 games. They picked up 2 huge wins against Lincoln on Friday and Saturday and closed out the 3-3 on Sunday with a big win over Des Moines. They've advanced all the way to seed 2 in the West. The race in the West is still tight with every team holding a legit chance to make the postseason. Looking ahead, the aforementioned Lancers travel to Fargo for a 2-game set against the Force. The two teams are separated by just 2 points for the 2 spot in the West, and these 4 points could not be bigger. Speaking of 2 teams close in the standings, Youngstown hosts Muskegon on Friday and Saturday. Both teams are also separated by just 2 points for the final playoff spot in the East. Both of these teams need points with Cedar Rapids playing well and hot on their heels. This series could go a long way in the playoff race. Grab yourself some wine and some chocolate and nestle up with that special Valentine and watch Friday night's game for free on Hockey TV as the Hockey TV free game of the week. So happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Enjoy another great weekend of games, and I'll see you next week. I'm Chris Trept, and this was The U Show.